It is time for the Zerg to rush their way through Standard Hearthstone with Zerg Starship Demon Hunter. The idea behind this is we are going to be using the Starship package as a way to discount a lot of our cards within the deck, while also acting as a way to buff up all the Zergs once we swarm the board with them all. We do have a few other ways within this list to discount, such as Argus, and acts as a way to give all the discounted Zergs in your hand Rush, thus giving Lurker making it way easier to use Lurker and not reliant on spawning pool. Overall, this deck is a fun little mix between combo and aggro if you're a fan of those styles of deck. Now, for the Mulligan guide of the deck, first thing to watch out for is going to be spawning pool. Outside of this, you're going to be looking for any of the Starship package, and if you do, you're going to keep Warp Drive. However, outside of that, you're going to look for any of the other draw power cards, especially Nitrous Worm, as this acts as a way to easily draw into key combo pieces. Now, with all being said, let's look at some game. Okay, time for a game against Shaman. Let's see what they have in store for us. Now, I know the recent balancing change, and by the one that went out today is supposed to be out right now, but I think I saw on Twitter that it was delayed. So I don't know if it has been, and I haven't been kicked off of Hearthstone yet, so this person might still be doing the infinite loop, but you never know. Or trying to. I will say this, I am a little bit sad that the infinite loop doesn't exist anymore. Not because of Shaman in particular, but like other deck ideas that I had that I didn't get around to. The reason why I actually almost scrapped this deck wasn't because it was like really awful. It was decent, but I had another Demon Hunter list that I really wanted to do soonish that I just can't do now because there's no way to do what I wanted to do. Though I am going to look into this is going to be some like preview or like hints of the nearby-ish future. I'm going to see if you draw one of the stars from Extratar, Breaker of Stars, off of while you have Jotun's effect, like if you shuffle it into your list, if it'll like instantly explode the copy that you have or not, because if that's the case, then that deck might be still saved. We just have to adapt a little bit. But I will say this, I have a very spicy deck for Friday that has been delayed by a week, but I wanted to give a little bit of wiggle room between that and the balancing patch. So look forward to that. And I'll give you a hint. It is another Druid list. I know we just did Druid not too long ago, but I don't know. I've been having fun with like old cards that were rotating, and Druid is like the perfect class to make use of those cards. I have other ideas, but we're going to try to move away from doing a bunch of Protoss, Zerg, and Terran lists. I say this and I have at least one more planned. 1 to 2 more, depending on if I can figure out the meme version of Protoss Rogue that I really want to make work. Trying to get a little bit further ahead again. I kind of just want to slam down the ship piece, because then they'll have to attack into it, right? We could go face, I think is kind of safe. I am a little bit worried if they have Thrall's Gift, because we kind of just instantly lose from that position, but hopefully we don't, right? Okay, there's the missile pod. And that's better than what it could have been. Okay, we can't slam... Oh, we can actually slam down Argus. I'm going to slam down Argus. I'm going to go for the mana discount, and then we're going to pass it back to them. Then we should be able to... We might not be able to win next turn, but there are enough minions on board where we should be able to do a bit of damage. I will say this, like, Lurker and Mutalisk actually are kind of anti-synergistic with each other from what I've done in testing. And honestly speaking, while you can get a lot of damage off of Lurker, I'd be curious if, like, maybe Lurker is worthwhile to like cut to be more consistent on getting to the Mutalisk, and then you'd have to find a way to consistently get to like Halveria on your big push turns, and then just make sure you attack the right minion, because then you can like nuke. It would essentially be a pseudo grunter hunter if you went down that angle instead. I'm curious if that is actually the proper way to play this deck. A lot of experimenting that I would love to do. That's also the reason why we're not running the spell that increases the attack of our Zergs by, I think, 2, is because I don't want to have more attack damage. I want to spam out as many minions as humanly possible in a single turn and try to do as much damage to our opponent's face. At least that's the hope, the dream, right? All right, what are we drawing into? Halveria, that's actually pretty good for us. I also really just want them to launch that Starship. If they launch the Starship, we're just in such a good position. Come on, launch that Starship. It'll make our life so much easier if you do. Okay, come on, launch that Starship. Launch the Starship. Okay, there's... Okay, rush the stage, not bad. Draw into the Starship piece, which actually is perfect on curve here, because then we can actually use the warp drive to get rid of everything else. If we can make it destroyed. And I think actually attacking into Fizzle is probably the best. It looks a little bit awkward, but I think that's fine. Sing along, buddy, and spawning. We're burning a card if we don't slam down. We need to cut one of the sing-along buddies. We don't need 2 of them. Insidious. Insidious could be... it's a big body, so maybe it won't be that big of a problem. You know, that's actually a pretty nice top deck. I still want them to... Okay, I'm still we'll be in a fine position if we use the Kerrigan here, right? It destroys a good chunk of it. I don't think even if they draw into everything, we'll die instantly here, but we could. You're at 9 HP. Please, want that Starship. Okay, come on. You're so close. You're so close to giving me what I want. I guess we could try to push it next turn, because I don't think we're surviving if we don't. Our hand looks so nice, though. Looks so, so nice. There's the Fizzle. Launch! Please! Okay, I think we just do the push turn. I don't think... I think we could probably survive, but I'm just going to play it smart. Slam down to the 2 Lurkers, the Mutalisk, and the Zergling. And then we'll attack there, and then attack into the 1/1. Come on, just enough. Hit face. Don't hit those minions. Oh, do leave one of the minions up, please. Come on, don't hit face. Yeah, let's go. Bye-bye. I kind of want to keep both. Actually, we're going first, so we might as well keep battery, too. Yeah, might as well. What are the chances that they actually have anything here, right? I mean, I feel like that is a waste of a silence, but okay. Well, thanks for destroying the minion. Now we draw 2. Oh, what? Wait. A silent starship piece doesn't... That's not how that's supposed to work, right? Well, I was pretty sure... Huh. I did... hmm. That's actually kind of interesting. I... Now we're going to run into the problem where we have too many cards, or draw power cards. You know, it's been 3 months since Starships have come out, and I never knew this was an interaction. Oh, I guess it's because it's a keyword on the card. Okay, technically it makes logical sense that it works like that, but it feels bad that that's how it ended up playing out. I'm actually amazed that we made it this long with that never coming up. I don't think it came up a single time. Also, Cutlass Rogue. Cards. Really good hand for a discount on Argus. Maybe not a really good... It's good. We just need to, like, empty out our hand a bit. And maybe put down a big taunt. Well, I mean, we do have a Starship, so that would work. There. Well, there's Argus. Should have used this first, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. Getting this out of our hand, just so we can heal a little bit. And then maybe slam one of these down. Rush into that. The downside about how our deck operates, though, if they don't have any minions, we kind of... It's the... Like, the exact same problem that... well, not the exact problem, because Grunter Hunter actually has ways to give your opponent minions. But... Okay, well, technically that's not bad for us. I am going to slam this down, then we'll draw the remaining 2 from our deck. Still can't play anything this turn, which kind of sucks, but... Oh, we could Starship. That's not necessarily a bad idea. And then we'll keep out alive as many minions as possible, because Dubious Purchase... I guess we did put that in range of being destroyed. Holy Nova. Of course you're running whole... Oh, you... But yeah, we need our opponent to slam down more than 1 or 2 minions. Because our hand looks really good for the combo, but, like... There's nothing for us to, like, combo with. I mean, there is, but there isn't. Okay, And now I'm wishing I had Sing-Along Buddy. But that's fun. Actually, if everything survives here... Oh, please, actually, summon as many minions as humanly possible. Heal me instead of you. Armor up a little bit. Okay. Sure, that's not going to be any use for you, but sure. They only had 1 AoE, right? Yeah. Okay, so I got a plan. Is it a good plan? Probably not, but you know, it's a plan. Okay. Part of me really wants to attack with... Oh, well, we actually have to attack with this first. I was like, maybe we don't, but yeah, no, we do. This might be game. Oh shit, it is! Well, you know, I'll take it. Like, I still think this deck has a lot of potential. I just don't... the other thing, like, I don't like playing aggro decks, and this is basically just an aggro deck with a little bit of a high-end combo. So I'm bad at decks like this. That's my excuse, at least. I like to trade a lot more than I probably should. Part of me really wanted to use this, but, like, Kerrigan is already in hand. I'm also really debating if we should just remove the Zerglings, because a lot of the times getting the Zerglings off of this just feels really, really bad. Part of me also really just wants to hit here, then... Let's go face with this. Maybe hit something big? Yelling Yodeler is actually kind of big. I mean, it's not the best, but, like, it's big enough, right? Also, this is the older version of the list, then. So they're not running... is this version running Corpsicle? I know, like, the older versions of the list are using Yelling Yodeler instead of, like... I'm trying to think of what the cards... the differences. A Harbinger, a Winter, and something else. I don't remember what the other card is called. Sure, but I don't think we're going to slam it down here. We're going to do this instead. Okay. In 2 turns, we can slam down Kerrigan. Hopefully that'll do enough. It's interesting. I will say this. I think Zerg is, like, out of the 3, it's the one that feels the least samey out of the, like, 3 factions, if that makes sense. Oh, we could slam this down. Okay, Lurker's not bad. Lurker times 2. Okay, so just so we're not losing advantage here, we do it like this. And then next turn, I guess Argus? Actually, no, we probably should Kerrigan before we Argus. Or we could actually Argus for, I don't know. It depends if they go wide or not. If they go wide, then we Argus, but if we, we Kerrigan, but if they don't go wide and they just spam out a few minions, we go Argus. Okay. I think this is still a Kerrigan play. Because this will be at 2 HP no matter what. And if we do it like this... that gets rid of everything. Sure, it buffs them up, but, like, we should be fine. Okay, so... we might not even do Argus. If this all survives, then we don't need to do the Argus play. The smart ploy would be you hit here into here, and then you hope it hits one of these 3. And then you hit the other one into the other minion. I don't know why I just, like, talked them through how you would do that. We're not dead next turn, which is nice. I don't think. Yeah, we definitely do the Argus play just to reduce everything in our hand by a bajillion. Let's put this down. Because we technically do need the rush, and if this doesn't survive, we're screwed when it comes to having the rush play. But, technically speaking, we don't really need it either. Okay. Okay, I think we win. This is going to look really, really funny. 1, 2, 3. Oh, probably should have put that on the other side, but it doesn't really matter. Get another one of these out of their hand. Go, go, go. Get the Hydralis. And then we slam this down. And then this hits into here. All right, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So I played around 30 games with the deck. About 20 of those were before the balancing changes, and then 10 of them were after the balancing changes. However, I will say this, after the balancing changes, the deck felt a lot more consistent at what it could do, and felt like it could actually keep up with some of the more meta decks from before the balancing patch went out, making this deck actually quite better than it originally was, thanks to this patch. Overall, there are a few tech choices within this list that you can easily cut for other cards, such as Glacial Shard or Rust Rot Viper. But if you're facing a lot of Weapon Rogue or Hero Power Druid like I was, you're going to want to keep the Glacial Shard at least in the list. Overall, though, if you're looking for a deck to use Starships and Zerg and Demon Hunter, this is probably one of the better Demon Hunter decks you can try out right now. Now, like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.